YouTube, I am Shockulas, and I have another non-Transformers review for you today, because I said so. That's why, damn it. Don't judge me. No, really, because the thing that I'm about to show you is just so... It's just awesome. So freaking cool. As most of you are aware, I would hope, unless you're living under a rock, the 7th Star Wars movie is coming out here in December. And, was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? We had, the Star Wars Force Friday. That was the unveiling, well, not unveiling, but the release, the mass stock release of all the new Star Wars stuff. And, as you know, Star Wars and Lego have been buddies for a very, very long time, probably since like the 90s. They made a whole new line. They didn't really call it anything. All it really says is a buildable figure. But this particular figure is my favorite. Probably my favorite character in the Star Wars verse, like, period. I love this guy. Some people think he's really stupid. Some people think he's a great addition of villain. I know a lot of people wouldn't say he's like the absolute favorite, you know. Everyone's all like, Darth Vader! Yes, asthmatic robot for the win! But, well, really, this guy's not too far from asthmatic robot, I guess. Let's get to it, shall we? I'm just gonna stop. Here we go. Grievous! Look at this. Bionicle in Star Wars had a baby, and it is badass. All 186 pieces of him. Of course, the real lightsabers don't glow or cut into things. That's just Photoshop, guys. Calm down. And of course, it's got the Disney logo. Yay! Star Wars, Disney, Lego Disney. Figurines a construere, or also figuras para construir. Or if you want the English part, buildable figure. Not a whole lot going on in the back. It's just all like, look, his arms split. Look, his arms come together. Hey, hey, hey. Kind of redundant, really. If they split, obviously they come together. Whatever. He stands over 12.5 inches tall, which doesn't sound super tall until you get this thing out of the box. Oh my god. Freaking huge. Anyway. You got Darth Vader and Luke, and Kenobi, and you guessed it, Grievous. And then you got Jango Fett and Cody, which is weird. You could think Jango Fett would be more with Obi-Wan. Or actually, really, they'd have to make a Mace Windu, but... Anyway. Oh, I forgot the top of the box. It's got his face. Rah, another lightsaber for my collection. That's my favorite line, by the way. Alright. Brah! Right, 12.5 inches. Yeah! Look at how freaking huge this thing is. Let's compare him to Brainstorm here. Yeah, Brainstorm! I will eat you! Yeah. I mean, just look at it. Oh, so awesome. Look at the face. That's the face of nightmares. So freaking cool. My only complaint about this figure is the chest. The decaled chest, that's spot on. That is exactly Why do I keep putting my knee up? That's involuntary knee raising. What's going on here? Stay! The chest is completely accurate to the movie, but way too tiny. I mean, it's way too tiny. It needed to be like this big. They need like 2 of these, and 1 here and 1 here. But Oh, a quick note. He did have, according to the instructions, he does get 2 of these on each of his shoulders. Alright, you see the extra buffer there. But really, it makes him look way too hunchbacked. I mean, just remove that. It's more accurate anyway. I don't know why they did that, but I mean, I guess I'm appreciative of the extra parts, but just it looked weird. So when you build this guy, just pull those off. You'll be so much happier when you're posing him, looking at him in general. I'm not even gonna go over articulation with this thing. I mean, your ball joints. There's ball joints everywhere. God, there's so much articulation. He's a little limited in this area here, mainly due to how they had to kind of attach his feet. And he doesn't have a whole lot of out movement here, but and that does tend to happen. They do pop off, but they popped on just as easily as they came off. He's got this bit here actually does move for his knee. That's pretty cool. Look at these lightsabers. Look how long this is a massive lightsaber. It's beautiful. It's made of this safe rubbery plastic, so you can smack your friends with it. But the tip is actually a solid plastic. It's solid plastic, all rubber, plastic tip again, plastic, rubber, plastic. I don't know what. I don't know. Could make it all rubber, I guess. But his lightsabers, very cool. I'll show you one. This is how they come. Well, minus the red bit does not come out by the way. Once you put it in, it's in. So I mean, it would just look like that basically. And you put the red little stub in there. And here, I mean, here's a full lightsaber. I mean, that's a decent representation of a lightsaber. There's that. Ah! Oh, now that came out. They can be very, very stiff. There. So, here's this. It's got really great movement all on his arms. You can do the lightsaber cross or overhand or no. Of course, being General Grievous, the #1 coolest thing about Grievous is he has 4 arms and 4 lightsabers, 4 times the awesome. And all you do is split them like this. And like this. No, not like that. Like this. You got his forearms going there. They don't tell you to do this in the instructions, but if you put one of those red pegs, if you leave them in either the top or the bottom hand, and you stick the hands together, it does help a lot for the combined solid arm mode. The 2-arm mode, I guess, standard. It helps keep those hands together because otherwise they will kind of split apart and it'll look all funky. So I do recommend doing that. And now all you gotta do is, of course, you have to alternate the colors. Gotta be accurate. The green one goes under the blue one. And the blue one goes under the green one. And then you gotta take the lightsaber bottoms and attach them to the top lightsabers. Like so. And there is four-armed, ready to rape your face, battle mode, whatever you want to call it, General Grievous. He has apparently lost one of his... Oh, no, there. It folded over. Just kidding. This is the movie General Grievous, by the way, not Clone Wars. There's some aesthetic cues that will kind of hint that off for you. Mainly his face, if you can see it. His face has the four stripe vents, whatever you want to call them. Whereas Clone Wars, he's only got 3. So there's a couple other things too. I mean, his claws are a little more kind of eagle talon like. They look a little more robotic in Clone Wars. They look a little more natural in the movie. So there's that. And the chest plate. The chest plate's a big giveaway. His chest looks kind of different in Clone Wars. So there's Grievous, really. He's the most expensive of all of them. He is $35. Vader is $30. The normal ones run about $20. So definitely the most expensive of the line, but definitely the coolest of the line too. I got my General Grievous on Force Friday. I got them around 2 o'clock, and at 5 they were all out. I stopped by just to be curious, and they were all gone. So I don't know if that's the same story everywhere, but he's definitely the hardest to find, but he's also well worth the hunt. Because this guy is just phenomenal. If you're a fan of Grievous, you have to get this. If you're a fan of Lego, you have to get this. If you're a fan of General Grievous and Lego, you have to get this. I can't make it any clearer. You have to get this. So cool. Anyway, I'm done with my nerdgasm now. We'll go put him over there for now. Maybe I'll this video is getting to be a bit long. I did want to show you some of the poses that he can do. He can do the I'm hunched over and walking across the deck kind of pose, as well as some others I've played around with. But really, that's about all I want to say about that, which I think is enough. I thank you for watching, and of course I am Shockulas, and you have to get him.